am synthesizing a powerful concoction that is sensitive to sounds. Please keep your voice down. It will explode. Anyway, what can I do for you, stranger? The drunkards at the inn told you that I sell a recovery potion. I do indeed. Such a waste of my genius doing such menial tasks. Oh, nothing. I just said that it is my #1 seller. Wondrous indeed. Which, that was rude of you. I'm an alchemist, not a witch. Though I am flattered that you think that my work is otherworldly, which connotates that my work is because of something I was born with, when in fact I went through years of studying and apprenticeship. Alchemy is a mix of science and herbalism. Though I must admit, I have a proclivity for it. I turn mundane materials into powerful concoctions. I find the latent powers in ordinary objects. Nothing a witch could do. Sure, the witch could cure your hangover, but that's if you could crawl out of bed the next morning to see her. My potion, it prevents it from even happening. Now you tell me which is better. She doesn't even work hard at all, and here I am day and night. It's not fair. But I know who is better. Deep down, whether or not the townsfolk know it. That's awful nice of you to say. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. My stock is completely depleted. You see, I tend to run out the day before a celebration. And tonight is the one of Sir Patrick. I was surprised it lasted until now. So you'll have to go see the witch tomorrow morning. Wait. Perhaps if you have the time, I could concoct a recovery potion for you. It will just take a moment. I don't have many visitors that provide company. Sometimes it gets lonely synthesizing all in the dark. Thank you. Well, let's get started. My name is Iona, by the way. Nice to meet you, stranger. Anyway, let's get started here. Luckily, I do have all the ingredients to make it. Oh, don't worry. My work can wait. Well, it's a secret what my work is. I've been working on a potion to give you the perfect night's sleep. If other alchemists knew, they'd come poking around for my work. So, this is between you and me, okay? Now, let's get to that recovery potion. It's not as simple as combining ingredients. It's the right type of ingredients, the right quality, what mixes together well, depending on what their makeup is. You see, it's a lot of math, and you need a lot of knowledge. For you, I'll try my best. I just went foraging, so I have some good ingredients for now. Alright. Let's start by referencing my work here. I keep all of my work in a collection of books. Some of them are not so harmless as a recovery potion. Others are a bit dangerous. I keep my recovery potion recipe in this book, but I assure you, it's one of the only harmless potions in this one. Ah, yes, that's right. I generally make a large batch and then keep it for a bit until it sells out. For you, I will make a small batch. This creates better quality. Okay, now that I have referenced the recipe, we'll get a bowl. Okay, set that there. Ah, yes. Crimson flowers. They look dangerous, but the antioxidants in their petals do help with the body's depletion of minerals after the hangover. The idea is to give you more nutrients than your body needs and to force it to hold on to it. Most of the time, your body expels what it does not need. But if it holds on to it, the drinking will have no effect. Your body will just use the reserves. So let's add a bit of this, and we must mash it to a paste. Next, a bit of bloodweed. Again, it sounds very ominous, but it helps your body to create newer, healthier blood cells. Again, this will help in the prevention of the hangover. I have to go hunting far and wide for some of these ingredients. The only other option is to spend much of my money on buying it from sellers who overprice them. Okay, let's add that. Okay, add that to my bowl. Along with my crimson flower. Smash that up a bit as well. Perfect. Now that we have the dry ingredients, we can work on the wet ingredients. You know what? I do enjoy working with good smells. It boosts my creativity. Let's light a candle. Oh, I was too slow. Let's try that again. I even love the smell of the matchsticks. This one smells like eucalyptus. Eucalyptus mint is one of my favorite smells. So calming. and good for your brain. Yes. Okay, let's set that over there. Okay. Next, a bit of the wet ingredients. Pure vitamin C. This is good for a hangover. Okay, let's add this to our concoction. You must add the perfect amount. Too much and too little will give adverse reactions. This is where the science comes in. Okay, now let's add that to our bowl. Okay. Let's put that back. Next, this is the freshest water that I could synthesize. Like I said, I take ordinary objects such as water and I make them powerful. This water, even a drop, could quench your thirst. Let's add a bit to this, as dehydration tends to be the culprit of much of the hangover's woes. Let's add a bit. Okay, let's add that to our bowl. Okay. I do sell this on its own, but it is very expensive. This is a concoction that I synthesized. It is what causes your body to hold on to all of the ingredients. I had to make this on my own. There's nothing in nature that makes your body do this. Well, aside from salt, but that only keeps in things such as water. This keeps all of the nutrients, but only the good ones. It is made to expel the bad ones as well. Alright. With this one, we only add a little bit because we only want it for a small amount of time. The reason that your body tends to expel things it doesn't need is because it can lead to poisoning. Yes, you can have vitamin C poisoning. Everything can kill you. A little too much of this, a little too much of that, and your body starts to break down. So, only a small amount so that you don't end up dying. Let's add that to our bowl. Alright. Let's see. This one. Frog's breath. That's what I call it. This I will add a bit to. It helps with the headache in the morning. Something I synthesized as well. Let's add that. Okay. Put that away. Yes. And this as well. This one, Hogwarts. No, Hogwarts. I named it myself. Another potion I synthesized that helps with body aches. It relaxes your muscles. Add a drop of this. Don't want your muscles to be too relaxed. That could cause you to be paralyzed. Okay. There we go. Last but not least, our catalyst. makes everything fuse together. Without a catalyst, all these ingredients would just float around together and wouldn't mesh. So, with the catalyst, I will add add that to the bowl. Okay, and now I will warm our soup at a very specific heat that I found mathematically to work perfectly. As I said, too much or too little, and it will explode. Let's add that to the heat there, and let's turn it up here, okay? And yes, listen to it crackle. It can be so soothing while science is happening. You tell me if a witch has such love for the earth as they do themselves. If everyone could see this, I bet they wouldn't even consider going to her. Music to my ears. Again, I appreciate you watching my work. It's not much I get to show off. And exactly there. And now that it just heated to the exact amount, we must set it aside to cool. Any second now, and it will be ready. There we are. So, let's add this to a bottle. Okay. There we go. And there we go. Your recovery potion. Red due to all of the red ingredients that we've added. The plants tend to create the most of the color. This, I believe, is one of the best that I have created. You will feel amazing the next day. Yes, there's at least 3 servings in there. Don't drink too much at once. That could create dire consequences. Well, I do hope that you have a wonderful night, whether it be with your friends or alone, spending time reading or doing whichever you like. Both are good ways to celebrate, as long as it means something to you in your heart. come and join me again if you'd like. I have many different things to share. Perhaps I'll even come up with the recipe for the best night's sleep the next time that you come. It would mean